guys, welcome back. I've got another process video for you. This time it's a little bit different. I'm not doing a regular 12 by 12 layout as I normally do. This is something that I have been very slowly working on. It's a traveler's notebook. This is the first traveler's notebook that I have ever done. And when I got my Cheeky Studio August kit, which I did an unboxing for in a previous video, so if you want to see all the goodies that come in that, definitely go check out that video. When I got that kit, it had the new Notebook Nancy ephemera, which you can purchase individually if you just want to get that ephemera pack. It's super cute and it's really great for planners, scrapbook pages too, but planners or little traveler's notebooks like this. And you can use my discount code COOKSCRAP10 to save 10% on your order. I'll have a link below to get you to the Cheeky Studio store. But there's the Notebook Nancy stuff right now. I'm just kind of going through it, picking out what I want. When I saw it, I thought this is actually going to be, or some of these elements will be really great for this traveler's notebook that I'm doing. The theme of the traveler's notebook is based on this book that I read by Allie Worthington called Fierce Faith. And it's all about overcoming fear and worry, and at the end of every chapter there are some questions to kind of help you get through some of your own fears and worries and anxieties and that type of thing. And when I read through the book the first time, I didn't answer any of the questions. I was kind of saving them because I wanted to have a space to write down my answers, and I thought, why don't I do it in a traveler's notebook? So I got the traveler's notebook. I kind of started writing within the pages. I haven't decorated any of the interior pages yet, so I'm gonna go back through and kind of rearrange things and decorate, fix things up a little bit. But I did start a little bit on the cover. What you see that I had already done, the cover was just like a blank cardstock type cover, and I used some Prima Art Alchemy acrylic paint. And both of them are kind of like a metallic-y color. One was Plum Preserves and one was Ginger Magic, and I just had those both in my stash. I kind of liked, I did them in like that diagonal there, and they sort of match the colors on the cover of the actual book. I mean, the colors of the Fierce Faith book are kind of like pinks and oranges, and they have like little squiggles, and there's a little bit of black on there too. But I just kind of wanted to try to mimic the cover of the book a little bit. So I painted those diagonal lines. And then I decided I was going to use that black and white paper because there is some black on the cover of the Fierce Faith book in the outlines of the color part, which isn't making much sense, I know. You'll have to just look at the cover of the book. But I decided just the plain black and white paper would just go best instead of trying, because some of the other colors of the pattern paper are like blues and they've got florals. I just went with the plain black and white because that was just a nice neutral. So I was going to use that as a background, and then I grabbed some white cardstock from my stash, and I'm just going to stamp the title for my cover onto that. So anyway, hopefully that whole thing made sense and followed a train of thought. I don't even know. Anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm taking some little letter stamps that were from, I think, Recollections. I found them on sale at Michael's several weeks ago, and I had a Hampton Art ink black ink stamp pad, and I'm just taking those little letters and using my clear stamp block to make the title "Fear is a Liar." And that title actually comes from a song title that I've been hearing on the radio a lot, and I can't think of who sings it, but it's a pretty good song. And the first, I've been hearing it a lot, so I actually have heard it so much that I said I should make that the title of this traveler's notebook, because again, these end of chapter questions that I'm going through are all about fear. So that's what I decided to title this traveler's notebook as. And again, the black ink on the white cardstock I thought would go, just perfect with, just keeping it very basic and going perfect with the black pattern paper there that came from the August kit. So I do have to adhere some things down. And the Notebook Nancy ephemera that I picked, there are a bunch of flowers in them, as well as some girls. I picked the flowers that were all kind of like yellowish and purple because those seemed to go with the gold and the purple paint that I had used to paint my cover with. I thought those colors just worked very well. I was very pleased to find those colors in the Notebook Nancy ephemera. There's a lot of other really great stuff in the August kit too, from Maggie Holmes, and all the pattern papers are just gorgeous. I'm going to work on a scrapbook layout actually after I finish this voiceover, a travel scrapbook layout actually, which I'm really excited about. And then something else that came in the kit, it's an exclusive accessory pack. So you get these little, I think maybe they're like 2x2 squares. And they each have like a quote on them. And there was a quote that I liked that said, "Some women fear the fire, some women simply become it." And I said, oh my gosh, it's about fear. I should use that on my cover page. So that's what I did. And you can see I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put everything, kind of the placement of everything. There's kind of a lot of white space in between the title there and my little lady. I picked that girl again because her hair was kind of purpley and her shirt was kind of yellow. So again, the colors matched the paint colors on my cover. And I'm just kind of trying to look at some of the other embellishments that had come in the kit to see if anything worked. I really like those bows, but they're a little too pretty, I think, so I don't end up using them. I just didn't really like the effect that I had, that I got with them. And I had also picked out a couple of embellishments from Michaels that I had wanted to use with my traveler's notebook. So I also will be adding some American Crafts stickers, and I have this cool stencil that actually came with the stamps. I'm going to be using those. You'll see that in a second. So obviously it just makes more sense to try to adhere some of the pieces down first so I can get a better idea of everything. That makes more sense. So like I said, this is the first traveler's notebook that I've done. I haven't done anything on the interior yet. I'm just inking that inking the edges to make it stand out a little bit more. Just using that. I mean, I have a specific, like, ink edger things, but I was too lazy to go get them, so I just used the stamp pad. That's kind of like a washi tape sticker from an American Crafts sticker sheet that I had purchased at Michael's, and it's gold crosses. So because the Fierce Faith book is actually kind of religious, so the stickers, the American Crafts stickers that I purchased, I think were actually part of like a Bible journaling collection. So they all have something to do with like the Bible. And there's that cool stencil thing. I just thought I liked adding those lines. And then of course in the middle of doing it, I went, oh, I should add a gold line with the black, because obviously gold and black are in this color scheme here. So I like the way that worked out. And I just thought a random gold line would be cool. So now I'm just going to start setting up my ephemera pieces. I've got the flowers from Notebook Nancy, one of the little ladies from the Notebook Nancy. Those are some of the Maggie Holmes Willow Lane stickers that came in the August kit. I love the flowers, but because I already had the flowers from Notebook Nancy, I'm not going to use the flowers. I'm just going to use some of the leaves just to add a little bit more to the cover. Just a little extra. So my pages on the inside, what I have done already is I wrote the question and an answer on each page, and I've only gotten like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 pages in, so I'm glad I haven't gotten farther than that, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to like rewrite everything. I don't know if I want to cover the pages in pattern paper or how I really want to go about it. But I have been looking at some Traveler's Notebook inspiration, and a lot of the other Cheeky Studio design team members do some Traveler's Notebook. So if you follow them on YouTube or come join us in the Cheeky Studio Facebook group, you'll definitely see some of the work that they've been doing and get some inspiration from them there. It's really cool stuff. And if you have any Traveler's Notebook tips, I would love to hear them too, because I could use some inspiration. So I'm just going to put those little flowers up over her head. The girls in this collection are so cute, and there's such a fun diversity of looks with them, and such a fun diversity of ephemera pieces. I love the stuff that looks like it all just spilled out of your purse, like the lipsticks and the pens and all of that fun stuff. I might have to do like a what's in my bag type layout. I haven't done one of those in a really long time. And that's one of the fringe pieces from the Maggie Holmes Willow Lane collection. It's sort of it looks kind of pinky there, but it's actually more of a purple color. It kind of matches the purple in the Notebook Nancy flowers. And I just thought, why not zhuzh up the bottom of the... I know I said I wasn't going to use the bows because they were too pretty. I mean, the fringe is pretty too. But, I don't know, I just liked the way I was able to curve it instead of making it just be like straight across. I thought that was cool. And then I just decided I was going to tuck some little stickers in there. So I've got like a little gold dove that came from the American Craft sticker sheet. And then I'm adding in some little heart stickers from the Maggie Holmes sticker sheet. It's just really cute. And like fierce, right? Cute and powerful. That's what I wanted to go with for this. So there's going to be a link below to get to the Cheeky Studio website so you can purchase and find out how you can subscribe to the kit. It's really, really awesome. And I've got links below for my social media channels and my blogs, so make sure you subscribe. I'd love to have you follow me. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!